Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Yeah, talk about the difficult one for the guys tonight. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously clearly not happy with that performance. I thought we got off to a good start that first 10 minutes. And in our first power play there, we looked strong. We're moving it around good and retrieving the puck well. But then another 5-on-3, which we killed that off as well. And then I think they scored late on the second penalty there. And then when they got that second, it was an uphill battle. I think that we definitely stopped skating in the second period. I mean, that's quite evident. The second period was probably our weakest period of the game. A small pushback in the third, but not good enough to compete against a team like that and dig yourself out of the hole that we created.
It was a case tonight of just coming up against a better side. I mean, because Belfast were well organised out there tonight.
I think that as a team, we need to address this issue that. It's clear that we're not going to get any favors out on the ice. I think the crowd's frustration against some of the calls we've seen tonight was quite evident. And we're not finding a way to not let that distract us. You could see guys losing their cool a little bit, and then obviously it becomes a big distraction. And then what happens at that point when one or two guys start skating, or stop skating rather, they have extended zone time against us. We try to force something, we're not skating, we're standing still at the blue line, we're forced to dump it in, and all you're doing is effectively turning the puck over. So we need to regroup. We got Nottingham tomorrow on the back of 3-3, and we're going to have to be skating significantly better tomorrow.
Just a quick mention for at the start of the weekend. Michael McNicholas, topped the points charts. I mean, how important has he and that top line been so far this season?
Yeah, well, I think as a general rule of thumb, certainly, let's call this November here was I felt a really good month for us, with the exception of the Sheffield game away, the Guildford game away. And then, of course, in Glasgow, 3 away games. We were even the 2 games we lost at home. I thought we were fantastic, and Mike played a big part in that. But he'll be the first to admit that he's not out there doing it himself. He has guys skating beside him and making plays, and we also have that Peacock line that have really been chipping in. Benson's been chipping in as well. But just I think the last 2 games. It almost looks like we've had a small step back here. We're going to have to right the ship and find. I think the most frustrating thing for myself personally is when you see that what we're capable of, and when you do take that step back, it can be incredibly frustrating, and not only for me, for a lot of guys in the room.
I mean, the perfect opportunity for the guys to bounce back tomorrow with replicating the result we got a few weeks ago down in Nottingham.
Yeah, and every single game that we've won and ground out this last month here have just been from effort level and compete level, and that's pretty evident for people to see. I think a mention has to go to certainly our crowd tonight. They were quite vocal, but in the game where we weren't our best, I thought it was quite a positive atmosphere, and so tomorrow we have to be a lot better for them.
The Bay Hotel, where your dream wedding becomes reality. Visit us at thebayhotel.net.